Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Pisces season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Pisces. I hope you guys are enjoying your season, your solar return here, okay? All right, let's see what is going on. Somebody's child's mother or wife could have came after you, either you or someone else here, okay? This is a situation that was going on in the past, okay? It's like this person could have been going through some type of situationship spiral in their relationship here. Maybe somebody was a third party. Maybe you were a third party here. But somebody is learning a lesson here with God is real. With the King of Swords in the reverse and the wife coming out, like somebody could have attempted to take matters into their own hands here, okay? Yeah, like this person wanted to hurt somebody or again with that King of Swords reverse here, like they wanted to do something malicious. That's what I'm getting. Okay, they felt like they can do it or they had the right. Okay, this person is not getting any more chances here. All right, so let's see what this is about, y'all. Professional driver. Again, this person could have been driving by your residence here, or maybe they sent somebody after you here, okay? With the intent to harm, hurt. Wow. Somebody could have been blaming you because you're not obligated came out here, okay? Child, what is this about? It seems like, you walked away from a situation here. I don't know if somebody remarried here or this is someone's child's mother, because I saw that when I was shuffling as well. Okay, child. For some of you guys, maybe you're the one that got married and someone started targeting you. Somebody could drive Uber or Lyft or something like that. Like something got out of control here, and this person is not getting any more chances. You've outgrown your old reasons. You are ready for real change. Your next chapter begins with honesty. So it's the energy of like the universe saying, look, this is, you should have been got over this. You should have been let this go. Because I also read as you've outgrown your old address here. Like you have been moved on yourself here. Okay. And somebody has kept up some mess here, but it's going on within them here on a mental and emotional level. Okay. It's like somebody wanted to control you after you walked away. Again, they could be blaming you for a relationship that fell apart here, but there was some type of malicious activity that was going on here with God is real. Like this person, somebody was in this energy, you got to show me, okay? And there was some divine intervention that went on. No more excuses. Wow. So this person could have gotten caught up repeatedly, and maybe they were coming up with excuses or, they were going through this, and this happened, and, like they were upset, and it's like, Yeah, Six of Cups with the Three of Cups energy here, okay? Something could be involving kids here. There could be some jealousy. Again, I'm getting a lot going on with relationships, titles, child's mother, wife. That's what I'm getting, okay? Something could have popped off at a party. Okay, justice, that's what's going on here, okay? A situation is being balanced out here. So maybe somebody was in a third-party situation. Maybe someone had you in a third-party situation, and something is being made fair here. Libra and Leo energy here. This Leo energy has been heavy, okay? Maybe somebody left you out financially here, okay? So somebody could have gotten remarried, and this wife was a dictator, okay? If you had kids with this person, like they had their foot on whoever this person's, like they had their foot on this person's neck, your ex, okay? Maybe they left you out financially here. Maybe they gave you crumbs. Because with the Strength card and the Five of Coins energy, you had to make do. Okay, somebody wanted you stuck in poverty is what I'm getting. Now a situation is being balanced out here. Yeah. Someone could have got with someone, even if they didn't remarry, they got with somebody who wanted to control the money, and this person didn't give a damn about them taking care of their responsibilities that they had with you. Okay, and so wow. Okay, so this is what they were saying. You're like, they're not obligated. They're not obligated to take care of their responsibilities. Okay, I don't know when you would ask this person. And when I say ask, it's not as if you're asking for a favor. It's like, hey, when am I going to get the other half for childcare? Something like that. Like, this person was like, you're not obligated here. Okay, somebody was ruthless. Okay, somebody's wife, whoever they remarried. And I don't know, somebody could drive for a living. Maybe your ex drives for a living here. Yeah. Again, maybe this person was coming by your house. Wow. So this situation got out of control. And you could have said no more excuses here, okay? Like, even though you weren't getting what you needed from this person, he was like, I'm not taking any more excuses. And I don't know, you just moved on. Maybe you filed some papers, okay? Because with the Strength card and the Five of Coins, you said enough is enough, okay? I'm going to have to move forward with whatever I have and work with that, okay? Because, child, somebody was real nasty behind the scenes here. I don't know if you were aware of that. So a situation is being balanced out. So they could be going through something now. God is real. Somebody did think that they were going to have to pay for, because see, whoever this is a grown man, okay? This is a grown man. All right. Regardless of how their wife or their child's mother or whoever is showing up telling them, oh, you're not obligated. You don't have to do this. You don't have to meet this person halfway. Okay. It doesn't matter what somebody was saying. All right. This person is under judgment by themselves. So something is coming back here. Okay. Ace of Swords here. Yeah. This person is being forced to face the truth is what I'm getting with the King of Cups energy. Yeah. Because somebody was in this person's ear. Okay. But it doesn't matter. It's like you got kids with somebody and they let their new girlfriend or their new wife stop them from stepping up to the plate. Okay. Handling their responsibilities. Like there's no excuses. Okay. Now here it is. No more excuses. All right. Exactly. Like it doesn't matter how nasty this person was. Like somebody was well aware of the responsibilities that they needed to take care of here when it came to their own feeding their own mouths. Like, I'm sorry, feeding the mouths that they brought into this world. Justice card, okay? So the universe is now saying no more excuses as well. If this person had a chance to make something right, I feel like they did not. Just letting somebody take over. Like, So somebody got in bed with a she-devil, okay? This is just the type of person that doesn't even want them to see their kids here. Okay. Oh, that's enough from this deck. You got Three of Coins energy here. Okay. All right. So let's see what else they want to say about this situation here. Strange. Very strange. Because that's like getting with somebody and setting seeds for a failed relationship here, okay? Because you can't have a successful relationship with someone here who is neglecting their own flesh and blood. I don't give a damn who you are, okay? It never works out in your favor, all right? So it's strange when people take on that energy, okay? Because again, some of you guys, like, they could have neglected you wholeheartedly, or like they were breadcrumbing you here, okay? Giving you or giving the children the bare minimum, like doing the very least, okay? And they knew better. So fireplace, renewal, insight, warmth. To embrace a new start, let old doubts rest in the quiet glow. Yeah, you had to let this go because Again, somebody decided to let a she-devil take over their mind, their pockets, their karma, their judgment here, okay? And it's like you couldn't have this tug of war with them constantly. You know, there's no need for you to constantly remind a grown man, a grown woman about their responsibilities. You know, this was a choice that this person was making. So you had to let this go so you could move forward here. So you could get justice here. Yeah, release. You got 2 cards here saying release or renew. Your burdens will soon lift again, revealing your inner light. Because it's like whoever they were with wanted to keep you down by controlling this person. Candlestick, ritual, centering, focus. Start the rhythm with the ritual and focus will carry through here. Okay, so you had to set like a new routine for yourself here. All right, and it definitely most likely has something to do with finances here and resources. Okay, because someone decided not to step up to the plate. Somebody thought that they weren't going to have to pay for this. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that. Someone thought that they could drag you and your children through the mud. All right. I don't know. That's strange. Very strange. Okay. It's like somebody didn't want a good man. They just wanted somebody that they can control. Okay. Because you can't manifest anything. When you're not taking care of your kids, you can't manifest it. You can't manifest anything. Nothing is solid. Okay? It even happens with the celebrities. All right? Even the ones, like, it always catches up to them. It always catches up. You know, let's say they go to the NFL or they, you know, they make it big on the big screen. It always catches up for, you know, a certain amount of time. It may look like, oh, wow, he just living his life here, but it always catches up. It always. All right. Whenever you take a shit on your own flesh and blood, honey, you can forget about it. Everything you have, everything good you have is temporary. Okay. It will always fall down. So that's crazy. Like when men and women take that stance in a new lover's life, that's crazy because you're setting yourself up for a fall. The devil and misfortune. It's always going to happen. Wow. So you had to let this go. You had to let this go. Your perspective in the reverse here. Okay, child. And temporary halt here. Yeah. The difference between hope and despair is a different way of telling stories from the same facts here. Okay. So it's like you had to really get some let's say, can I say? You had to get a broad view, outlook of this situation here with perspective in the reverse. It's like I'm getting someone here very devious. They wanted you to be stagnant here. Okay. They wanted like this person like keeping a leash on the money, on the resources to stagnate you because they wanted you in a back and forth. Draining your energy. You ain't do this. You said I'll do this. I had to pay this. You didn't do this. You didn't pay anything. Like that's what they wanted from you with the perspective in the reverse and temporary halt. This was supposed to cause stagnation on your timeline. If you're going through this, heads up. This is what's going on. Okay. But I'm getting this is a past situation for someone. That's why we have to embrace a new start. Let old doubts rest in the quiet glow. And it's difficult because it's not right. And sometimes we have to let go of a situation that's not right and let the universe take over with this. God is real. This person was always going to pay for this here. Okay. Perspective in the reverse. Wow. Temporary halt. Okay. Like you had to understand that this person is deciding not to see the big picture. Okay. It's a choice. It doesn't matter about how nasty of a lover this person got with here. Okay. It doesn't matter. It's all about them. Because a real man or a real woman, as soon as they see that you're trying to impede or impose or restrict them for doing what it is that they have to do, they're going to cut you off before they follow suit. Okay? Like, ain't no and ifs or buts about it. All right? When you're dealing with a real man or a real woman. Like, child, please. What is really going on here? This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't even understand what's the point of being with somebody if that's the stance that you're going to take when it comes to their children, because you're headed for destruction. That's so crazy. That they think they can just run off into the sunset here. Yeah, Three of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. What's going on here? Child. Ten of Pentacles here. So somebody was greedy. They were greedy, okay? Yeah, with the Three of Swords here. Somebody's nasty, too. They don't care who they hurt, children included. They don't care who they step on here, okay? They use money to wound people, all right? They wanted you to be heartbroken about finances here, okay? They wanted you to be all broken up, perspective in the reverse. Yeah, Six of Swords, but you moved on, okay, as you were guided. With the Strength energy, it keeps popping up like it's big Leo energy in the building today, honey, okay? Yeah, the Chariot, Six of Swords, okay, came out just like this. G-O-D here. So you were guided to move on from this situation here. There could have even been somebody when you were in this relationship, the way it's coming out, that was controlling somebody's money. So you could have had a third party in a relationship and they were already controlling the money before you even got out. Okay, this is why you were guided out of this situation here, because you were dealing with the devil. Straight up, we already saw that. Okay, the devil and misfortune. Child. Somebody was moving funny behind the scenes with the Chariot and the Moon energy. Yeah, with the Knight of Wands. Look at them. Could have been dealing with the Taurus here, okay? But with the Knight of Wands and the Hierophant energy, some of you guys could have been in a marriage with this person here, all right? Ciao. Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah, somebody wanted to breadcrumb you and then like few and far in between. Okay, a breadcrumb here and a breadcrumb there. Yeah, nah. I'm getting drip drop. Okay, as opposed to a flow, a stream. Child, No, yeah, the lovers. I'm telling you, the lovers. This person showed up as a King of Pentacles here to a lover. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And they turned a blind eye to the blatant disrespect and manipulation here. Okay, Four of Wands energy. This is somebody who had a connection outside of a marriage. Okay, they gave this person complete control. Yeah, and they got caught. Hangman energy here. Three of Cups. Four of Cups here. Child. One wasn't enough is what I'm getting. One was not enough here. Somebody was living a double life with the World card and the Moon energy here. Okay, they could have been traveling, going the distance to see this person. It was all good in the neighborhood. You were definitely in a third party situation here, okay? You could have been feeling very lackluster, regret, rejected. Like this is the energy of being in your relationship and feeling rejected because this person was already dealing with somebody else here, okay? Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords. Yeah, that relationship hit a brick wall real quick. When you caught this person, Child. What is going on? What is going on here? Seven of Pentacles here, right? Temperance energy here, okay? Wow. I know I'm hearing milk dud. Something was a dud. All right. Let's see what else they want to say, child. Let's see, y'all. Not right, not good. So justice. There's a balancing of the scales. You could have left this relationship a long time ago. It could have been years. Somebody thought that they were going to get away with something here. Yeah. Somebody was dealing with the straight up she-devil, okay? In their mind, they felt like you were always going to be grieving over the situation here. Somebody planted a seed for you to be grieving over them, over a relationship, over how everything went down for the rest of your life, okay? Yeah, achievements energy. So now I'm getting an energy of a third party who actually entered a relationship and you were the main target, okay? They came into a relationship with the intent to starve you, you know? It's not like somebody just happened to have eyes for your person and then they get into some type of lusty, passionate connection here. Like I'm getting somebody came into a situation like they could have targeted you and then found out who you were dealing with. Like that's the energy. All right. Somebody thought they had the foresight that you were going to, like, this was going to take you down. Yeah, you were going to be defeated. Okay. Like they thought that was going to be the end of your story. Oh, please. Wow. Wow. I'm telling you. But that's not what's going on here. Okay. You're getting justice. I'm telling you, for any type of grief that you did face here. All right. I feel like you were getting a lot of messages telling you to look towards the future here and let this go, even though the situation was unjust, okay? And somebody knew damn well that they were dead ass wrong, all right? And people never get away with neglecting their children. They never get away. And what happens? They'll lie about it, okay? It's easy to lie about that, all right? Because not everybody can count your pockets, okay? It's easy to lie about a situation, just as you'll have people who, the exact opposite. They'll say somebody's not taking care of their kids, and they are. But time always tells in this situation. Why? Because the kids are one of God's biggest blessing. All right. So when you neglect them, you can forget about it. Child, that's why you see people fall all the time at the top. Celebrities, athletes, you can forget about it. Okay. It doesn't matter how high you are, how far you have reached a situation here. Like, child, please, this person thought they were so smart, creative, intelligent. Somebody tried to lay traps for you, for your future, that you were the target here. The whole time, you were the target. Okay? You had to be smart and start manifesting for the future, manifesting a new foundation here. Okay? Yeah, turn the page. Turn the page. Wherever you are, you had strict divine guidance here, hierarchy here, okay? This is the energy of like you taking back your power, maintaining high standards. Like you're not finna do this. Again, somebody is well aware of what they should be doing. And with this maintain high standards, it's like, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Day in, day out, week in, week out, okay? You took back your power. You said, this is what it is. This is what it should be. Okay. And if you're not going to do this here, then I'm going to move forward here. Sun card. You started looking towards the future. All right. Damn. And you didn't accept less. Somebody wanted to breadcrumb you. I feel like for some of you guys, you got to the point where it's like, let's say if you had a agreement that somebody was going to give you, let's say, $200 a week. $600 to $800 a month. Somebody would come on the 15th with $120. And it got to the point where it's like, and then, when they do that, you got to meet them somewhere. You got to wait. It just got to the point where it wasn't worth your time with this hierarchy shit. Okay. Like, I'm not like, nah, you're not about to sun me here because you were dealing with the devil. You were dealing with the devil. Like somebody was playing games. Somebody was playing in your face here. Okay. Child. All right, you're not obligated. Oh, wow. Optimism here. And I feel like whoever this was, this she-devil that they got with, they wanted to affect your vibration here, okay? Because when you're constantly in a back and forth conflict over money, it lowers your vibration here because even though you're fighting, you're standing up for your kids, you're standing up for what's right, it's like you're limiting the flow of income, okay? Because when you're arguing with somebody about money, you're putting a lot of energy to saying that money has to come this way, okay? Like if you don't give me what you're supposed to give me, then I'm not going to have. So it got to a point where you couldn't do that anymore, okay? In order for you to manifest, child. Because I'm getting this person targeted you. And this ex, somebody was like a brain dead zombie. Okay. Shit. Yes, sun card. I'm telling you, you had an epiphany. You had an epiphany of what somebody was trying to do. Like they were playing mind games here. Okay. This was all about a mind game. Prosperity. Yep. You got smart. You got smart, perseverance, and you went to work. Okay? Prosperity and creative intelligence here. Child. Because somebody wanted you in a box. Okay? Somebody wanted you in a box. This person tried to set some type of standard, okay, limit. Well, if they didn't step up the plate, if they didn't give you so much, then you were only going to have so much. And you say, yeah, no, I'm not playing that game. Okay? Like, that's not what we're doing. Wow. So what else do they want to say about this situation here? Okay? No, 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 no. It's a child's mother or a child's father that tries to play in somebody's face, and you cut them off with that. You cut them off. And I feel like it's surprising because, again, the situation was unfair, okay? But you weren't going to keep going off about it, okay, draining your energy. They wanted you to give in to that. Yeah, guidance from above. Somebody's getting bad news. It could have even been an elder. It could even be a mother figure or mother-in-law that guided this person not to compromise, not to man up. Imprisonment. Child, please, what is going on? Because of the selfishness here, all right? That's what I'm getting with the imprisonment here, because they wanted this person bound to them. Consequences of non-compliance can be severe and lasting. Disregard for rules disrupts order. Okay, order? Okay, something about order, child. Order, and invites conflict. Hidden legal dangers lurk and threaten your peace here. Okay, so this is why this person is now in a compromising position here, okay? I feel like this person is getting karma, okay? There could be many reasons why they're getting karma. I don't know if somebody's sitting around trying to act like, woe is me, but somebody know they didn't take care of their responsibility. Somebody know they shat on their kids. So get real, okay? Get real. Somebody did not want to compromise. Yeah, money worship, okay? If you want to worship money, that's fine. But somebody should have did the bare minimum. I'm getting somebody didn't do the bare minimum. So they were manifesting backwards. They were working backwards. They were working against themselves. If you don't lay down a proper foundation, what are you building? Okay, a house of cards, third party situation. I'm telling you, third party encouraged this person to not compromise with you. Okay? But that doesn't matter. It's about them. Okay? Somebody's a spineless fish. I heard a guppy. Gossip. Okay? Could be a lot of gossip going on here, or this is what this third party does. Yeah, self-discipline, reaching out first here, child. Stuck in a bad routine that hampers your productivity. Okay, feeling empowered by choosing sobriety over alcohol. Focus on long-term discipline rather than short-term comfort here. This person could be gossiping, lying about somebody being under the influence here, okay? Somebody could have been saying that you were stuck in a bad routine, reaching out first. Damn. Somebody could have been saying that like you were begging, okay? So they wanted to play this game by holding back financially so you could reach out first. Child, I know you fucking lied. I know you lied. This person here, this is somebody here, like they're going to live up under the rubble. Yeah, bad news. Bad news here, okay? Yeah, warning in the reverse, okay? Something backfired on their ass. Yeah, somebody played a nasty game here, okay? So they wanted you, flexibility falling to the floor. There's no reason for you to be flexible. Somebody just needed to do what they needed, play their part, okay? Somebody wanted to act as if you needed to mold and shape yourself to their tune. That's exactly what, like, they were playing mind games together. Somebody wanted you, calling them, reaching out. I need this. Johnny need this. Billy need this. Yeah, this person knows what they had to do. This shit backfired, okay, with the warning in the reverse. Child, they're getting bad news. Somebody's getting bad news. Yeah. They tried it. They tried it. Okay. Wow. Y'all. That's what they told this person to do. That's what they told this person to do, honey. Okay. I don't know what the gossiping about, saying that you were under the influence, just trying to ruin your reputation. Somebody, you know, they wanted to make themselves look like the upgrade here, okay? When in fact somebody got in bed with a she-devil here. Look at this. Yeah, magician with the 9 of cups. It was also they could have the upper hand. This backfired real bad. Chariot energy here, okay? They wanted control. They wanted control. When you walked away. You didn't play this game. you didn't play this game. Some of you guys could have walked away from a Cancer. You didn't play this game. That's what I wanted to say. Like, you overstood the situation here from the get-go. Okay? 6 of Wands. I can't make it up. I can't make it up with the 10 of Cups. Okay? Child, please. This backfired so bad. Sun card. This was never going to work. Now this person is in conflict here. And the Ace of Cups is in the reverse here. Okay? Again, this is what they signed up for. Somebody thought they was going to come in here and play. Somebody got with a man-child, a little girl. Like, that's the energy here. Okay? Play some dangerous games with kids involved. This person set themselves up for the defeat of a lifetime here. Okay? Ace of Cups in the reverse with the 5 of Wands. Okay? Whatever energy this is, they'll be in this energy for quite some time. Because see, when you talk about kids, that's a seed. A child is a seed here. All right? So when you neglect to mold and shape that seed, pour into it, you know, that affects the life, that child's life growing up. Therefore, that's how the karma is manifesting in their life here. Okay? Yeah, confirmation. Sorry. Ace of Cups in the reverse, they will have nothing, okay, but problems, but drama, but turmoil here. That's what they signed up for. Somebody was nasty. King of Swords in the reverse here, okay? Irrational, oppressive, inhumane. This person was cold. Literally in this ex's ear telling them, oh, don't give you nothing. Let them call and ask for it. And then whatever you was going to call and ask for, they were going to try to give you 1/4 of that. If you needed $200, somebody was going to say, oh, tell her you got $50. Like, on top of the fact that you shouldn't have had to call and ask for shit. Okay? So a deadbeat got with a feminine energy that was like 2 deadbeats together. Okay? And then on top of that, they were playing nasty mind games here. This person was, they don't understand that you were already guided. 6 of Swords with God is real to move forward here. Okay? That's how you got to win. You stay disciplined. It says self-discipline. Somebody wanted you stuck in a bad routine that hampers your productivity. You can't be productive if you're going back and forth, okay, with somebody here who is on a puppet string, okay? And they're a willing participant. Child. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.